Here is a beginner-level research and development manager quiz that covers innovation strategy, prototyping, and future market trend prediction. Let's go! Question 1. What is the purpose of an innovation strategy in R&D? A. To guide the development of new products aligned with business goals. B. To increase advertising budget. C. To improve office layout. And D. To replace internal policies. Answer: to guide the development of new products aligned with business goals. Question 2. Which of the following is a key component of innovation strategy? A. Inventory control. B. Idea generation and technology roadmap. C. Employee payroll processing. And D. Warehouse redesign. Answer: idea generation and technology roadmap. Question 3. Why should R&D teams align innovation with market trends? A. To reduce lab space requirements. B. To avoid competitive analysis. C. To ensure the product addresses future consumer needs. And D. To delay product launch. Answer: to ensure the product addresses future consumer needs. Question 4. Which of the following best describes prototyping in R&D? A. Testing raw materials for compliance. B. Building an early version of a product to validate concepts. C. Conducting customer surveys. And D. Filing for regulatory approvals. Answer: building an early version of a product to validate concepts. Question 5. What is the primary benefit of using prototypes? A. Boosting sales directly. B. Hiring more staff. C. Avoiding legal compliance. And D. Identifying design flaws early. Answer: identifying design flaws early. Question 6. Which type of prototyping involves simulating a product's functionality before production? A. Visual mock-up. B. Functional prototype. C. Concept drawing. And D. Final packaging. Answer: functional prototype. Question 7. What is a common tool used to build digital prototypes? A. 3D modeling software. B. Financial audit sheets. C. HR evaluation forms. And D. Office inventory lists. Answer: 3D modeling software. Question 8. Which factor is critical in evaluating the success of a prototype? A. Number of colors used. B. User feedback and test results. C. Size of the R&D team. And D. Marketing expenditure. Answer: user feedback and test results. Question 9. Which of the following best defines a future market trend? A. A short-term change in office behavior. B. The number of employees working from home. C. A long-term shift in consumer needs and technology adoption. And D. Fluctuations in the cafeteria menu. Answer: a long-term shift in consumer needs and technology adoption. Question 10. How can R&D teams effectively predict future market trends? A. Monitoring social, technological, and economic indicators. B. Ignoring competitor developments, C. Limiting innovation to internal ideas only, and D. Using only historical data. Answer: monitoring social, technological, and economic indicators. Congratulations on completing 10 questions. Let's move ahead. Question 11. Which of the following helps organizations stay ahead of trends? A. Reactive innovation. B. Technology forecasting and consumer analysis. C. Employee referral programs. And D. Inventory reduction. Answer: technology forecasting and consumer analysis. Question 12. Why should R&D teams include trend analysis in strategic planning? A. To design team uniforms. B. To reduce prototyping costs. C. To control employee attrition. And D. To anticipate and meet upcoming market demands. Answer: to anticipate and meet upcoming market demands. Question 13. What role does innovation strategy play in risk management? A. It avoids the need for testing. B. It helps plan for uncertainties in product development. C. It replaces the need for competitor research. And D. It ensures no project ever fails. Answer: it helps plan for uncertainties in product development. Question 14. Which department usually collaborates with R&D to assess future trends? A. Sales and marketing. B. Housekeeping. C. Administration. And D. Procurement. Answer: sales and marketing. Question 15. What does MVP stand for in prototyping? A. Most valuable product. B. Market viability plan. C. Minimum viable product. And D. Maximum volume processing. Answer: minimum viable product. Question 16. What is the main advantage of creating a minimum viable product, MVP? A. Getting immediate market feedback with minimal resource investment. B. Replacing all research activities. C. Avoiding customer input. And D. Finalizing full production processes. Answer: getting immediate market feedback with minimal resource investment. Question 17. Which source is most helpful for predicting future industry trends? A. Annual leave reports. B. Industry white papers and innovation journals. C. Office maintenance records. And D. Supplier invoices. Answer: industry white papers and innovation journals. Question 18. How often should R&D managers review innovation strategy? A. Every 5 years. B. Only when revenue drops. C. Regularly, to align with changing market conditions. And D. Never, once it's created. Answer: regularly, to align with changing market conditions. Question 19. Which term refers to new innovations that disrupt and redefine markets? A. Standard technologies. B. Incremental updates. C. Customer complaints. And D. Disruptive innovations. Answer: disruptive innovations. Question 20. What is a good practice after building a prototype? A. Conduct user testing and iterate based on feedback. B. Skip testing to save time. C. Immediately launch it. And D. File it for records without review. Answer: conduct user testing and iterate based on feedback. How many did you get right? Comment below and subscribe for more.